Hey everyone, Reboot here, and today we're going to be drinking the demo of, oh, this is a long one. I drink Sorrel coffee to reboot reality, but I'm being hunted by monster girls and armed agents. Whew, and that's being developed by TopHouse. You can find this on itch.io. Yeah. Really cool, interesting title, I guess. So, I guess we are going to be in a cafe, and every time we take a sip of Sorrel coffee, we change reality, I guess? I don't know. That title, though, just, wow. Got me hooked. Alright, so let's get into it. Oh, and this is version 0.2. Okay, that's how you save. Alright, I just have to make sure. Right click. Whew, it's so hot. I could use something to cool down. An advertising stand catches my eye. Sorrel coffee. What the? I hope I'm saying that right. Sorrel? There's a familiar sensation in my throat and on my tongue. A leafy taste. A sense of coolness. It feels like it might actually be a good idea. I step into the coffee shop. Glass walls, spacious and bright. I make eye contact with a white-haired girl at a table. She has a cute face. I even turn around involuntarily. Is she really looking at me? There's nobody else here. She's watching me intently, not blinking. Robot. Ah, screw it. My tongue can barely move in my mouth. Feels like there's no moisture left. I walk over to the waitress. She smiles. Her face seems strangely familiar. I can't manage to ask. I cough. Can I get a Sorrel? I'll get the words out. She nods, hands me a cup, instantly, as if it was already prepared for me. For some reason, it seems normal? Why wouldn't it seem normal? Uh-oh. So I guess this game has 6 endings? I don't know if the demo has 6, but are you saving that for me? I open my mouth, and a spasm tightens around my throat. I cough, and it's such a nasty cough that it feels like my throat is tearing to shreds. I shake the cup. The liquid is green, vicious, and full of ice. Oh, ice. Take a sip. Cold, viscous, a bit sour, and... I open my eyes. Whew, so hot. If only I could... Huh? Where am I? We're in the Matrix. Whew, it's so hot. I could use something to cool down. What the? I look around. An advertising stand catches my eye. Sorrel coffee. I just had that recently, right? I glance at the cafe. Through the glass walls, I see a white-haired girl waving at me. With a silly gesture, I point to myself. Me? She nods confidently. What the hell? I head to the cafe. I open the door. Bam. Ugh. I misjudged the doorway. I approach the girl. She greets me with an almost unblinking gaze. She smiles. Her smile seems rather sweet. Hi, how are you? Delara. Save. Great. Cool. Do we know each other? Oh, so it's like it wouldn't matter if either of those two choices would have been the same, I guess. Sometimes I feel like we do. I see you here quite often, so I wanted to get you know you better. I'm Delara, and for some reason, I'm staring at her like a total idiot, mouth hanging open. Nothing comes to mind. I realize that giving your name is supposed to be easy. I know I should know it, but I can't say anything. Name is just a set of sounds and letters. I remember all the letters, know all the sounds, and understand how they fit together, but nothing. Weird, but it's like I've forgotten it. But I do need a way to address you, right? Yeah, you do, but damn. How can I not know my own name? I stare at her, tense, holding my head, as if that helps me think. Does it really help? Yeah, hilarious. He looks back at me with a sweet smile, as if there's nothing odd going on. Could you just come up with one yourself? For some reason, her words seem surprisingly sensible. I'm Ava. Let's get acquainted. She smiles sweetly. I feel my shirt sticking to me. Am I just nervous? Or is it really hot in here? The air conditioner doesn't seem to be working well. It's perfectly cool in here. Are you hot? Options. Oh, why would you think that? Delara giggles. Your forehead is shiny, and your hair too. I know what will help. Sorrel coffee. Yeah, that's a great idea. I walk up to the barista. A young, beautiful blonde is looking at me again. For some reason, her face seems very familiar to me. I stare closely. I'm sure I've seen her before. Makes sense. I come here a lot, I think. But, no, that's not it. For some reason, I'm sure I saw her somewhere else. And that uniform looks odd on her. It's like seeing her and it is somehow unusual. Our eyes meet. Damn it. Has she been watching me stare her this whole time? Crap. I cough into my fist. Haven't we met before? I see you in here quite often. I get that, but haven't we met before? She stays silent, looking at me. It feels like an image on a monitor is lagging, but then she leans in closer. Something like that. Huh? Something like that? And then a smile spreads across her face. Your order? No, just a simple one. I'm waiting for your order. She says this loudly, cutting me off. She looks at me and smiles. She doesn't want to talk to me right now. I glance at the counter. There it is. I see a Sorrel coffee by her. That's for Delara. Should I order coffee for myself or take the coffee to Delara? No, we're gonna choose the top options. Can I have another Sorrel coffee? Here you go. There's another cup in front of me. I look in surprise at the coffee, then at the girl. It's already ready? She nods. It's like the coffee instantly appeared in her hand. I rub my eyes. Probably just my imagination. You look awful. She says it softly. Even the word awful seems devoid of any negativity. I don't have time to respond. Everything okay? Delara calls out to me, and the barista looks away. Sorry, I'm expected. I go back. Sit down at the table. Delara pulls her cup closer. You come here often? She smiles. Don't you want a sip? She takes her cup. There's a dull clink of ice. For some reason, I feel like it's gotten hotter. Yeah, I have time to take a sip. Of course. She shrugs nonchalantly. I do come here often. Is that what you asked? Yes, often. And I see you a lot too. I met you from the very first time. Oh, really? Of course. Are you surprised? I say it loudly. Feels like my heart is pounding my ears. Damn, it's scorching. Or am I just that nervous? I don't think I've ever been shy. It's rare for girls to say something like that so directly. Really? Her surprise seems genuine. Apparently, the other girls must be blind. I don't understand why she's saying this, but it feels like there's no reason not to believe her. Even though they seem... Is there a hidden camera around here? A hidden camera? Is this some kind of prank or something like that? You don't believe me? Kinda hard to believe. I understand. She draws out her words. She brings a straw to her lips and takes a sip. It's really refreshing. Words are empty. Actions are what matter, right? What? What do you mean? Takes another sip. You want to kiss me? What? You can do it. Right now. She runs her tongue over her upper lip, looking at me almost challengingly. You're not scared, of course. She looks me straight in the eyes. Maybe there's more to come. She lifts her skirt. She smiles and barely blinks. Yeah, sure, we'll kiss her. Maybe it's a setup or a prank. But I sure as hell don't want to back down. I know it would be defeat, especially now. I stand up and move in confidently. She takes another sip of the cold green coffee. Delara turns towards me. She doesn't even try to move away. Looks up with her eyes. I lean in, reaching for her lips. She doesn't pull back. Not at all. She actually leans in too. Our lips meet. She deepens the kiss herself. Her lips are cool and soft. She smells incredibly good. I respond, tasting a slight tang and feeling her tongue. Was she just putting Sorrel coffee in my mouth? For a moment, it feels like my body becomes weightless. Then a brief sensation of falling and, oops, my feet land on a solid surface. Asphalt under my feet. Oh, but guess what? It's going to be hot out. A light pierces the darkness. I squint, shielding my eyes with my hand. Gradually, everything takes on more detail. I look around. I'm back standing right by the cafe. What's going on? I could feel her lips just a moment ago. And now? What the? A spasm tightens my throat. A cough. A cough hard. Damn. Cough, cough, cough. My lungs burn. My throat does too. Gonna be drinking the coffee, man. It practically doubles me over. Like something tickling my throat. But I can't cough it out. At last, the spasm subsides. I feel something wet on my hand. I look at my palm. What the? It's red. I blink. Huh? The color is changing. I blink again. There's nothing on my hand. I clench it into a fist. I rub my palm with my fingers. The skin is dry. I rub my palms together. No, there's nothing there. They just feel normally dry. What's going on? My voice is raspy. I glance at the cafe. The white-haired girl, Delara, is sitting there. She smiles. She blows me a kiss. I rub my eyes. What the hell is happening? I move closer to the cafe and... Hey, stop! Oh, you're abrasive. I flinch when a girl suddenly appears behind me. What are you doing? You've ended up here how many times now? The second? Third? Third? Damn it. Why are you going in there again if... Damn. Before she can finish, she rips out a gun. I step back. Behind me, there's some kind of growl, followed by a scream. Back away from him, you freak. On the other side stands a monstrous-looking girl. Not bad looking, though. She has a tail, fangs, and wild eyes. Claws on her hands, a tail behind her. She's glaring furiously at the girl with the gun. Go any closer, you know what'll happen. Hey, look at me. Yeah, you. She's definitely talking to me. Let's get out of here. We need to run. If you go with that monster, she'll tear you into pieces and devour you. Shut your mouth. She's the one who wants you dead. Damn it. The lizard girl glances over at the cafe. Delara stands up from her table. She's moving towards the door. Shit, we need to go. Hurry, over here. Tell me if you want to survive. Survive? No time. Let's go. Alright, get some options. I see. I'm gonna stay where I am. Why'd you have to run away? The monster girl and an armed stranger. Both options seem nonsensical. And Delara. I have questions for her too. What the hell are you standing around for? Listen. The door opens. The voices fall silent. I look around. No one is there. Only Delara stands in the doorway with a cup of Sorrel coffee. She doesn't step out of the cafe. It's pretty noisy out here. You saw them, right? Who? There were two girls here. There are two girls here. Me and our lovely barista. We're both waiting for you inside. No, that's not it. There are two others here. One was green, and the other wore a shirt and had a gun. I don't see anyone. They're not here now, but I'm telling you, they were here. It looks like you've been out in the sun too long. Come on in. You need to cool down. I grit my teeth. Is she messing with me right now? If so, I don't get the joke. Sure, I saw them. And overheated? I really do feel hot. I cough. That cough again. My throat hurts. But it passes more quickly this time. There's an unpleasant taste in my mouth. I rub my neck, as if that would somehow help. It seems you're not feeling well. Come on in. Yeah. Delora kisses me on the cheek. Delora rocks over to the table, glancing back at me over her shoulder. I feel a gentle breeze. It's definitely getting cooler. Whew, not bad. My body relaxes. Better, right? Yeah, it's better. I walk over to the table and sit across from Delara. She takes a sip of the Sorrel coffee, then offers it to me. Want some? The ice melted, and I think the taste has even changed. And it'll refresh you too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just take more coffee. That's how I live anyway. Why not just take that damn sip, right? I pick up the cup, take a sip. I barely taste the herbal note before everything plunges into darkness. I feel like I'm falling for a moment, but then I immediately feel solid ground beneath me again. Breathing is difficult. I start coughing. Ugh, this is crap. The coughing is rough and heavy. Breathing is hard, my throat burns. I'm doubled over, holding my knees. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Yet it seems like there's nothing inside me. I try to catch my breath. I feel like crap. I notice it as though it's dark around me. I lift my head up. I'm in the same spot by the cafe, but everything around me is different. It's dark, but not night. Everything looks as if something or someone turned the brightness down. The cafe stands out even more now. Through the window, I can clearly see Delara. She's looking at me, still smiling, but now her smile even seems frightening. To be continued. Oh, I gotta pay the full version. Alright, let's load up an option. I don't know what... Let's go with this one. This is near the end. Let's do the dark-haired girl first. That didn't sound right. No time to blink. I run after the dark-haired girl. Damn, where? The second girl's voice falls silent. Turn around. We're in a completely different place. A strange street, and the dark-haired girl is very close. She catches her breath, looks at me, and smiles. Whew, that was close. I'm Yana. What the hell is going on here? How did we end up here? You're asking the right questions. But giving you a quick two-word answer isn't simple. You've already realized everything around you isn't real, right? I got it all right away. Sure. Oh, really? Looks like I wasn't wrong about you. I look at her in surprise. Yeah, I was watching you. I wasn't sure if you, understood everything. What do you mean? We are, nowhere. Like a subspace. You get it? Yeah, I understand. Sure. Wonderful. Just what I expected from you. What are your last memories? For some reason, only just starting to wonder about this now. At that moment, I realized I can't remember anything before I saw the cafe. It's surprising, because up till now, it didn't seem odd that I ended up there so suddenly. As if I really had been waking or walking from somewhere, but from where? That's not all. I'm trying to recall where I plan to go afterward. Nothingness. Where do I live? What do I do? What am I even involved in? Nothing. Though some vague images do float up in my mind, but I can't force them to take shape. Realizing there is this void in my own mind almost takes my breath away. I ended up near a cafe. I remember nothing before that. I thought so. She nods, speaking like she knows exactly what's going on. Do you know what's going on here? I do. What is going on? To be continued. Alright. Load. Lizard girl. No time to think. I lunge towards the lizard girl. She grabs me by the sleeve and drags me along. I don't resist. I run as well. I'm staring at her tail, and possibly not just her tail. Definitely not just the tail. Suddenly, a sharp pain pierces my leg. Fuck! I fall. Shit! I turn around. What in the gobbledygook is that? Some creature has latched onto my leg. It's huge, like a fucking worm. Black and full of teeth. That does not look like a worm at all. What the hell? I kick it, but the creature only bites down harder. Hang in there. The lizard girl kicks the creature with full force. Another kick. The creature loses its grip on my leg. The monster turns towards the girl. A strike. She punches straight through its disgusting body. Her hand is covered in darkness. That dark blood crumbles into dust, just like the creature's body. The girl comes up to me. You alright? It bit through my leg. The girl put her hands on my shoulder. She speaks calmly, almost gently. Easy, easy. Take a breath. Look at your leg. I exhale. My breathing is ragged. I'm afraid to look at my leg. I can feel those damn teeth. They felt like they reached the bone. What the? I stare at my leg in surprise. No blood. No scratches. Even my pants are intact. What the? Let's go, let's go. I need you to reach somewhere safe. Somewhere safe? Come on. She extends her hand to me. She shakes me up, pulling me to my feet. Damn, she's strong. My legs are trembling, but it seems the pain is fading. Only some phantom pain still flicker in my mind. I shuffle after her until she suddenly stops. We find ourselves in the middle of some street. It even looks somewhat familiar, but the image in my mind is blurry. We stop, try to catch my breath. It's not easy. Whew. She doesn't look very winded. The hell was that? What was that creature? Those creatures crawl around here. There aren't many, but they're dangerous. They're looking for you. Me? What's that supposed to mean? For a moment, I thought you'd run off with her. Who are you? I'm Kiki, and you? I tell her my name. But, no. I mean, who are you, really? I'll introduce myself. You're not human, right? Kiki looks herself over, and stares at me in surprise. Seems not. Now we're both staring at each other in disbelief. Well, as though we've heard something absurd. Seems not. Don't you know yourself? Do humans have claws, a tail, and scales? Definitely not. So, I'm not a human. She shrugs. She says it matter-of-factly, as if it's no big deal. I have no idea who I really am. I ended up here and I don't understand a damn thing. I was just, bam, suddenly I was here. I saw you, something clicked in my head, like, holy shit, I know him. And I thought I knew the other one, too, the dark-haired one. And who is she? Kiki rubs her temple. She has that look like you can almost hear the gears turning in her head. No, I can't figure out a damn thing. You know how you sometimes know a word? It's around the tip of your tongue, but it just won't come out. It's the same here. I can't say exactly, but like I showed up knowing that bitch was dangerous, and I had to save you from it. Does that mean she's not human either? I'm sure she's not human. Even more non-human than I am. No idea how that works, but I'm certain. I nod. But you said you know me. Yes, no. You seem familiar. I look at you and go, shit, that's him. But for some reason, I can't remember anything. But I'm sure we ought to get along. So what are all these things for? This. Turn that off. What's this? Okay, that's how we turn. And this is... Oh, that just goes forward. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, this is some weird shit. And not again. Oh wait, Kiki's loud and energetic. But I'm still trying to focus. No clarity at all. Where am I? Who are all these girls I've met? Who is Kiki? And the lizard girl's even real? I sigh, then jump up when something pokes me in the ribs. Kiki's tail. What are you doing? Kiki laughs. You were really zoning out. I figured you need to pick me up. What? Did that scare you? Not in the least. Ha, sure. Where are we right now? In a safe place. Yeah, it looks like some back alley. Not trying to alley, a weird jumble of stuff. Yeah, it does look that way, but it's just a shell. Others won't come in here unless you're involved. But why? What's my role? Kiki sighs. Like I said, I don't know myself. But things just get like animals do by instincts. Something like that. But I don't know where all this knowledge comes from. Not a great explanation. But from her thoughtful expression, I can tell I won't get anything clearer. This place is a shell. What does that even mean? I look around, everything seems real. Even a bit familiar. You were scared of that girl in the cafe. Why? What? What are you talking about? We look at each other like total idiots. What? There was a girl in the cafe. She was heading for the exit. Both you and the dark-haired one got anxious. There was no girl there. There was some huge freakish monster there, scary as hell. It was giving off these waves, like someone dropped a stone in water. I couldn't get close because of that. Wait, a monster? Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. Huge, dark, with a bunch of eyes, claws, arms, all that stuff. Urgh. See that in a dream, and you'll never want to sleep again. For some reason, my breath catches. I rub my chest, feeling a tingle from anxiety. For some reason, I have no doubt Kiki really saw that monster. And if that's the case, then who is Delara? I sit on the ground, my head is pounding. What the hell? Take me a segment. Wait, skipping a segment not available in the demo. Aww. Kiki sits on top of me. Save, I guess. Sure. I know how we can still strengthen our bond. You know what I mean? Yeah, to be continued. I think that could have been all. Well, you know what? Let's give another. Yeah, she does look really weird with those eyes, man. But okay, let's load up and go with. See, we did stay where we are, but we didn't. All right. Don't you want to come outside? I don't want to. I'm fine out here. She doesn't let me argue. She goes back inside. I look around. No one in sight. Fine. To hell with it. She kisses me on the cheek, walks to the table, glances back at me over her shoulder. Feel a gentle breeze. It's definitely getting cooler. Whew. Not bad. Body relaxes. Better, right? Yeah, it's better. Walk over to the table, sit across from Delora. She takes a sip of the Sorrel coffee, then offers it to me. Want some? The ice melted, and I think the taste has even changed. It's fresh. No thanks. Why? I want to talk first. Take a sip, and we can talk. I have time to sip later. Delora shrugs. Well, suit yourself. I rub the bridge on my nose with my fingers. As if that could somehow help me reach a realization. Nothing. Something strange is happening. Strange? Like what? It's like I'm living the same moment over and over. Like in those time loop movies? Maybe. And we've already had this conversation? I look at her in confusion. She's right. There haven't been any direct repeats. No. There weren't. Then can it really be a time loop? It can't be. But I've ended up in the same place several times. Damn, I don't even remember my own name. But you did give me your name. That's not my real name. What makes you so sure? You didn't just come up with it randomly. Maybe that's your actual name. I'm sure that's not my real name. But that's not the point. Can you see that something strange is going on? Delara sighs. She looks at her own hands, thinking about something. She then turns her gaze back to me. Will you take a sip? She nods at the Sorrel coffee. Why do you keep offering it? It's really starting to get on my nerves. Is it? I frown. You keep asking, really why? Delara leans in closer. I need to tell you something. She speaks very quietly. There's a secret. I lean in too, feeling a slight thrill. Like I'm close to the answer, like an archaeologist in an old action film about ancient tombs. There are cameras here. Cameras? and my job is to offer people all sorts of rare, interesting things to try. I stare at her in surprise. That's why you started talking to me? At first, yeah. But did something change? We did kiss. You think I kiss every customer at the cafe? Maybe you're just that self-sacrificing? Well, not that much. Delara smiles sheepishly. Oh, her eyes are still hearts. I didn't realize that. Well, now, I'm not entirely sure it really is embarrassment. I like you. Hey, your eyes are back to normal. So you'll really be helping me out if you take a sip. Then we can discuss everything. Please? She looks at me pleadingly. Seriously, what would it cost me to just take one sip? Refuse. This is ridiculous. Listen, this is insane. You like me. We barely know each other. I don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about me either. Just a made-up name. You're wrong. Very wrong. Uh-oh. Her eyes are a little bit blank now. Her smile vanishes. Her gaze becomes glassy. Her eyes are cold, piercing. Their color changes too. Adam. What? Pain shoots to my temples. Everything goes dark before my eyes. I clutch my head. A rasp comes from my throat. Damn, it hurts so much. And that piercing noise. And suddenly... Synchronization complete. Systems online. Subject under observation. Displaying all data on communicators and screens. Thank you, Delora. Adam, we'll save you. The pain subsides. I breathe heavily, feeling overheated. It's hard to breathe. Oh, her eyes are red. I stare at Delara in astonishment. She gives me a sweet smile, looking at me with at those now crimson, inhuman eyes. What was that? Take a sip, and I'll tell you. Why? Because I'm asking you to. As you can see, I know things you don't. Let us help each other. Why is it so important for you that I take a sip? Take a sip and I'll explain. Speak up. I'm starting to get angry. I told you the conditions. What if I just get up and leave? Where to? There's nowhere to go. I lift my head and look around. Beyond the glass windows, it's pitch dark. Is it night already? No, that's not it. Something there. Absolutely nothing. I move closer. No asphalt, nothing. Just emptiness. See? There's nowhere to go. What's going on? Oh, no. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll oversave that one, sure. Try to leave. Grab the door handle. I pull it, it won't budge. Damn it. I pull harder. Still nothing. Stop it. It's pointless. She speaks with complete calm, as if my actions don't bother her at all. I yank it on again. In an instant, the handle grows scorching hot. The heat is unbearable. Ugh. Pull my hand away. I told you. That's enough. Enough of this crap. Try to grab her arm. In a flash, my hand just swipes through empty air. The light disappears and reappears farther away, moving through space, a broad smile on her face. These games are starting to tire me. Feel that? It's getting hot. Yeah, I can really feel the heat. I exhale. Even my breath feels hot. What the hell? It's like I'm sitting in a sauna. My eyelids are sweating. You feel better if you take a sip. Now it feels like I shouldn't drink that stuff. What do you want from me? I already told you. Come on. Otherwise... Suddenly the barista hits Delara with a chair. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a light flooding the area. What the? Behind me is the same lizard girl. She's banging on the glass. Her voice is muffled, but I can hear her. Hurry! Pull the damn door open! I go to the door. This time the handle gives. I tumble outside, feeling the cool air. My clothes cling to my body with cold sweat. Someone grabs me by the arm. The grip is strong. Faster, faster! I try to move my legs, but it's tough to run. What the hell is happening? We stop. I'm breathing hard. Damn, why am I so winded? I feel like I used to be in much better shape. Don't we all feel that way? I look around. Some street. The line seems familiar, but nothing's coming to mind. Whew. I really thought all was lost. I was watching through the window and like, oh god, what do I do? I was shouting too. You didn't hear me. I was banging on the glass, but it didn't help. Then bam! Woo! She exhales and I stare at her in surprise. Green skin, a tail. She looks both dangerous and sexy, but I don't get why. I don't feel threatened by her. As if I knew her well enough to be certain she won't harm me. Where are these thoughts coming from? Who are you? My name's Kiki, and you? Oh, that's great. Okay. So, yeah, it did that thing. That's happened to me in a few games where it just brings up this like weird command text all over the place. I don't know what that's about. Guess that's something to do with maybe RPG or whatever this is. Ren'Py. Ow. But very cool game. I actually can't wait for the next installment. It's interesting. There's a great story. I don't know what's going on with this lady with the gun though. But on that note, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.